Hello guys, today we're going to study about India and the world, about India's position and rest of the world, how it goes together. So first point is GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. This is Earth and this is the imaginary line known as prime meridian or Greenwich Mean Time. This is also known as prime meridian. It is also known as 0 degree latitude, 0 degree longitude. And it has been opted from London, Royal Observatory at London. Why it's been taken here? Because if we will see the map of the world, you will find that in the both side, east, this side east and this side west, almost equal proportion have of the lithosphere, land mass is both side almost equal. And when you open the map like this, suppose this is the earth, and when you open it like this on a full page, you will get that this is the GMT, and this both proportion of the land mass is equal. So when sun comes, earth rotates toward sun, and sun comes starting throwing its beam on the earth, the landmass passes this side and this side, both can be calculated easily by this line. So this is the region it has been taken from here at London, and from here our India lies 5 or 30 minutes early. It means when we go toward sun, eastward, our India is here. This is equator and our India is here. So we receive sun rays, sunbeams early, and this is the region our India is this much ahead. We spend 5:30, then sun rays reaches here at London. So this is the region. This is about GMT. And then next is ISD, Indian Standard Time. In India we have opted ISD here at Mirzapur near Allahabad, because from here Gujarat to here Arunachal Pradesh there is a variation of around 2 hours in the rays effect of the sun. So make it acceptable and adjust it to bring it at the level of average. We have opted it in the middle of our country. It is almost in the middle at the 82 degree 5 minutes longitude, and thus our Indian Standard Time is taken. Next, India's location in Asia. As we all know, our Asia is the biggest continent and our India lies here. This is the Indian Ocean and this is the Southeast Asia. Our India is in the southern part of the Asian continent. This is the Central Asia, this is Europe, and this is the Western Asia. From here, because having such a vast coastland, we have access to these all parts of the world, like Central Asia, Western Asia, and through Suez Canal, we have reduced 7,000 kilometer in 1869. By opening of Suez Canal, we have reduced this much distance to trade with Europe. Especially it was done by the force of Britishers to easily access their trade with India, while they made our country their colony by force. See, third is it's a produce into the Indian Ocean. This portion, the Indian plate, which is almost half in the water, which divides the big water mass, water volume like as Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea. So this produce provides a vast control for India in Indian continent and easily accessibility to trade with Southeast nations, our neighbors, and Africa, and Europe, Central Asia, and West Asia. So this is the benefit of India's produce in the Indian Ocean, and this is the region, this is the influence. This ocean is known as Indian Ocean, this big water mass. This is the smallest ocean in the world, and Pacific Ocean is the biggest ocean. Pacific is biggest one. Thank you. Then India and treaty. Treaty means India and what India have done in the past. Travelers, tourists, and traders. Since in the early age, this route, sea route and coastal occupancy was not as much as it was at this time. That time India was connected with other part of the world through the roadways, and these roadways was covered by the passes of Himalayan mountain. This is the area from Nathula in Sikkim, Banihal Darra, and Nathula, Banihal, and there is so many Darraj passage which connects the world, like Afghanistan, connectivity to Afghanistan, here in Tibet, and here in Bhutan, Nepal, and other part of the world. So this is the passage. Passage is like this. If this is the mountain, you will get the places like this. This is the place which makes the pass. Somewhere rivers flow through these valleys, and somewhere where there is no river, no large water body, we get access to cross from one place to another place. So this is the known as passage, and this passage has been the region and the mode of travelers who came to India from other parts of the world. And this is also become the source or the way of journey or the mode of journey for the tourist. We came here for the recreation purpose. The traveler who came here, they came here for a study, for observation, for their travel, yatra virtant. Tourists came here for recreation purpose, for their enjoyment and for their study and how India is, to know this one. And traders who went from here, from our India to other part of the world, and the other traders who came towards India, all famous route is known as Silk Route. That was the in this mountainous region, and the India has given so many things to the world at that time when there was no access to the waterways. So this is the land route through which India has contributed in the world, and the world India gave to the world India gave that time, that was Ramayana. The world know about Ramayana, Upanishads, Panchtantra, Decimal, and India's famous spices, masale, and many more things through these land routes. Now land routes is less used, and these routes are used at the bigger scale because these has limits and this has developed maximum. So this is the end of the video. Like the video, subscribe the channel. We will come next again. Thank you.